What is going on, all you beautiful faces out there? So if you haven't heard the news yet, we have our first cancellation of an NBA game from the league. This is our first one since the incident when it actually shut down the NBA. Other than that, we've only had teams boycott that they didn't want to play. So this is a huge deal right now. A lot of people are panicking. A lot of people are wondering what's actually going to happen in the league. Are we still going to be playing basketball? What's actually going on? What is happening? So after doing my research, aka reading everything that I've been seeing everywhere, we kind of have an idea of what happened. So a video surfaced of the star from the Houston Rockets, James Harden, in which he was at a private event in a crowded party. Basically, it was a crowded party. He says it wasn't no club like that you guys are thinking. He said he was supporting somebody who just made a business, somebody that he's close friends with. I will post everything on the screen. You guys can read it. I'll also link it down below for anyone that's not sure that I'm just making stuff up. But basically, he was seen doing that, which is against the protocol. Obviously, if you're gonna go out, you're supposed to be wrapped up. And if you're gonna go out, obviously don't be in places like that. And then the fact that he wasn't is actually like huge risk for a lot of players. So obviously he was not gonna play no matter what. He was out, but there's 3 other players that tested either positive or it was inconclusive whether they had it or not. Sometimes the test, you can't really tell. Sometimes it's too close to call. So since that happened, they were like, all right, so you 4 basically can't play. There's already 2 players that were listed from the Rockets that were out and basically quarantining, which were Ben McLemore and the rookie KJ Martin. And then you just had basically DeMarcus Cousins is still out. So they don't even have 8 eligible players to play. They would have played if they had 8 eligible. So that's where you guys can relax. A lot of people were saying the league is going to be canceled. We're not going to be playing no more. No. Basically, the league, you guys saw what they did in the bubble. They held it down. Everyone was able to stay composed. There are little issues with what's going on now that I will discuss right here. But I don't think we should be worried about the NBA being closed. I'm pretty sure we're going to be good. They're just going to keep it pushing. Now, the Rockets are probably not going to be able to play for a while. So those games might be postponed for a little longer until somebody's eligible or they pick up someone, which I could see them doing. Maybe they decide to pick up someone for a 10-day contract or end up going with like a 2-way contract for one of their younger guys that they pull up. But no matter what, the Rockets should be playing soon and the rest of the league shouldn't be affected. So one thing it's going to affect is like fantasy leagues, but once again, players tell you this all the time. They don't care about your fantasy league. So if you got James Harden, he's not playing. This guy James Harden has asked to be traded and hasn't been traded yet. We could see a little bit of frustration somewhere, some way, because he's acting like a diva, which is surprising because we haven't seen this yet. We really have never seen this from him. And he's actually like, he keeps posting stuff on social media and then deleting it. So kind of like, I don't know, it kind of gives you this vibe like, what is he really doing? And then you want to believe him, but then you don't. So I don't know what side you guys are on. Let me know. But as of right now, this is our first official game that's canceled. I don't think it's something to worry about. I just wanted to let you guys know if you were looking forward to that game tonight between OKC and the Houston Rockets, it won't be happening. So real brief, I'm just going to tell you guys my stand on this whole situation. I really loved what they did with the bubble. They kind of put a lot of restrictions on the players, but it was very efficient and got the job done. We really never had issues whatsoever, right? It was just that house issue one time, and then there was like a Lou Will issue one time. But other than that, it was smooth sailing from start to finish. Now, the issue is these guys have too much freedom. Yeah, you're telling them they shouldn't be doing this stuff. But when you have the ability to go anywhere, not only can you go anywhere, but you're having interactions with your family who might have seen other people. They might have interacted in other ways. And that leads me to my next point. I just want you guys to know I'm not going to be able to go to the studio for at least a week. There was a case reported there. So they need to clean all that stuff up and then give it some time, obviously. And then hopefully we can go there in the near future. So as soon as I'm able to go there, which should be for the next week, Friday event when we have a special guest. The special guest is going to be cool. Make sure you guys follow the Twitter so you guys can get clues. Or just maybe I'll tell you guys so you guys can get a little hype. Ask me some questions so I could ask them. And I'll see you guys later. Thank you for doing the most with me. Enjoy the rest of your day, afternoon, evening, whatever it may be. Stay safe and peace.